Yeah.
But then I came to Miami in 2015 for Art Basel, and I stayed. So I came here for a little bit just to explore and see what's Miami, what is Art Basel is.
This is the Climaco podcast.
Welcome to another episode of the Climaco podcast. Today's guest, he's an entrepreneur. He's an artist. He's a fashion icon. Sergey. I'm not going to say your last name. I'm going to butcher it. So I'm just going to call you Sergey.
Absolutely.
What's up, my brother? How are you?
Hey, amazing. Happy to be here.
Happy to have you here.
Thank you.
All right. Let's start from the beginning. How did you discover that you have this talent for art, for painting, for creating beautiful pieces with beautiful colors and beautiful designs? Where did that come from? How did that grow?
Well, it started when I was a kid. My mom, she's an artist, and when I was
that definitely helps, right? For sure.
That's for sure. I always was surrounded by a painting and art and different kinds of, and she was really inspired me when I was a kid, and it was so organically, I never even have any thoughts who I want to be or what I'm gonna do in my life. It's been kind of from beginning. I already understood this is what drives me. This is what I love to do. This is what is my passion to create and create different kinds sort of art. Like any media. I tried myself in different digital, in photography, videography, sculpture, drawing, painting, and everything.
Wow! So you've tried all the spectrums within
the spectrum, and I just was playing with it and express myself, and so it's never been a question for me.
That's incredible. Let me ask you a question. You grew up in Russia, right? For your mom, the time that she grew up there, was it difficult for her to be able to express herself?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How did she deal with that?
She was
because you have all the freedom in the world today.
Exactly, and the reason why it's happened is because I came to United States 13 years ago. So if I was staying in Russia, I would never be in who I am right now. So it's 100%. So I knew I could not be. Being fully dedicate my time and my energy and focus on art and have living from that, make money from that. Because when I was there, it's nearly impossible to be a full-time artist and be successful.
Because you can't promote, right? You can't
not even promote, just in general, people it's a mindset,
see.
It's a mindset.
They don't
Russia,
appreciate it.
They appreciate it, but they're not ready to pay for that.
Okay.
So
Got
because there is maybe 5% of people in Russia who has a lot of money, and then it's a big gap. There is no such a thing such as a middle class. There is a poor people.
Either you're very rich or very poor.
Very rich, right? So if you want to get to the point where you're selling your art for thousands of dollars or millions of rubles, whatever, you need to have so many things together, and I did not have this mindset when I was there that I'm gonna be a successful full-time artist.
Yeah.
So I choose my road differently. So I create my I was choosing a digital art, right? So I graduated as a graphic designer, first of all, and then I work as an art director and creative director for different amazing big companies and agencies.
Very cool.
And I was provide my skills and my expertise for businesses and help them to grow.
Did you enjoy it?
Absolutely, I was enjoying it for more than 15 years. Eventually I built my own company, built my own agency, creative agency, right? And I started doing the same thing. I hired people, I hired designers, developers, and we was helping people to build their services and product online, branding, websites, mobile apps, and such things, right? And I was painting on my on a side as a hobby, and never tried to sell, never tried to publish it anywhere, expose just for my
fun.
Friends, for family, for myself,
expression,
for my office,
right.
Mostly. And then when I came here, Like, and again, when I came here, like in Miami, I went to Art Basel, and that was like game changing thing for
Changed
me.
your
Like,
life.
changed my life forever. I was like, wait a second, people ready to pay this much money for a physical art?
Yes.
Really? I was like so surprised, and I met so many beautiful, amazing people who was appreciate art and who create the art, like artists and collectors. And I was like, okay, from now on, I'm doing just like one thing, like, paintings, physical art, no digital anymore. And it was like about like almost 9 years ago, like, yeah, in 2015.
When you came to America?
No, I came to America in 2011.
Okay.
But I came first into San Diego, and then like I moved to San Francisco, worked there a little bit, like, on my startups and everything. It was still digital thing.
Yeah.
But then I came to Miami in 2015 for Art Basel, and I stayed. Like, so I came here for a little bit just to explore and see what's Miami, what is Art Basel is.
Yeah.
And then I said, no, that's it, guys. Like, I'm staying here. I closed my company. Like, I started to do like my solo career as a artist. And magic, please, thank you. And then yeah, that's been a beautiful, amazing journey since then. Up and down, it was challenging, and it's still challenging sometimes. It's still like unpredictable. Unfortunately, it's not like a business that you can really count every, like, how you're gonna grow, how you're gonna
Right.
make money next year, next like, it's challenging sometimes, but it's beautiful in the end of the day, and it's something that I'm really passionate about, and then what I love, and I know everything's gonna be amazing because I believe in it. I know it's gonna be like amazing. I just need to keep going and never give up.
I feel your energy. I feel your passion. You're someone that I look at you and I know that you're happy to be alive.
Oh yeah, every day.
I can tell the energy just radiates from you. It's incredible. Okay, so you saw Art Basel for the first time.
Yeah.
When was your first time actually presenting in Art Basel?
I think the next year,
Oh, like that.
2016, right there. Yeah.
Wow.
So like, I mean, I want to say lucky, but I think it was a destiny. Like, I met my beautiful partner. She was an artist as well, and she helped me and inspires me and believe in me and supported me like
That's
nobody
so
else.
cool.
She was
Congratulations. That's hard to find.
That was like the best connection in my life, So we're still best friends.
You met her at Art Basel?
No,
No?
we met like on some gallery event, like
Okay.
some art event. And
Got it.
And we clicked, we connect, and we start living together. We was like, creating art like nonstop every day. We was just
That's
two artists that lived
awesome.
in Brickell, create nonstop, enjoy the life, and create like collaborations and create the different events and art galleries. And so she was my biggest supporter and biggest believer. Her name is Maria Tokareva. I always give her credits because she is the the most amazing artist and
Your
person
inspiration.
in my life. Absolutely.
That's
My muse,
incredible.
my everything. Yeah. Even though we're not together anymore, like physically, but we still love each other and support each other. Doesn't matter what. She's in Colombia right now.
Okay.
She lives there now, but we're still connected.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so about how many pieces do you move per year? How does that work?
You mean move, sell, or
Sales.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's so hard to tell. It's so
Okay.
hard to tell because the piece is like, what do you define as a piece? Like, as a small piece, like a 10 by 10, is it a piece?
I understand. Well,
Or it's like something that starts from like a 25 by 36.
yeah. So a better question is, tell me the scales of what you do. What do you create? You paint? Do you sculpt? What's all the things that you currently do?
Mostly I do like paintings, right? Like different sizes and for different budget. Because I believe like if person resonate with my art, with the message, do what you love, right?
Yeah.
With the colors, with the energy behind it, I want him to have it, right? Doesn't matter how much he can afford it, how
Got
much
it.
he can spend on it.
If they
So
connect you,
if he connected me, I want he has like my piece because that's gonna help him like in a long way around,
Yes.
right? Like it's gonna inspire him. It's gonna
For
it's
sure.
not about money. It's about like the exchange the energies, and
I love that.
And yeah, so I have pieces for like like a couple $100, like a small pieces, right? And I have like for 10,000, for 20,000 bucks, right? Depends on the size, depends on the year when it was created. So I have a lot of pieces, and I'm every day trying to create at least one piece or work on the something. So like like because I feel, I don't want to say guilty, but like unsatisfied when I don't like create like at least like I mean every day, right? So how many pieces I sell every year, it's hard to tell, but totally for the past 8 years I sold around 500 pieces maybe.
Wow, that's incredible.
But it's different sizes, right?
Right,
like we're
right,
talking
right.
about
I
like
get it.
small sizes, like because most of my pieces like the like it's a like like this size,
Right.
because again like more people, I want more people can afford it. Yeah.
Do you, when you're about to paint something, do you plan it out first? Or do you just get up and paint? How does that work?
it working.
I'm
like,
so curious.
yeah, it's a good question. Sometimes I have a kind of plan in head. Like sometimes I do the sketches. Sometimes I go like a free diving, and
Right.
just like go with my energy. Sometimes I just dance or listen mantras, and I feel like inspiration, and I just starting to create it and see where it's gonna be, where it's gonna go, and sometimes it's like something beautiful, sometimes it's not, and I repaint it over
Okay.
like in the next like a few days, or like sometimes I started, I wait, I'm like I put it somewhere on a like on the site, and then I come back to it. So it's very unpredictable. It's like sometimes I do have like ideas what I want to like to express or
Right.
dedicate, like if sometimes there is a person like recently I start dedicating, like before it was mainly abstract, right? Like inspirational abstract with a lot of colors and do what you love message in the middle in different style, different fonts. So now I'm really like to, I have some people in my life who I really admire and inspired by, and this is my like friends, usually like from like my childhood or whatever. So there is one girl.
It's always a girl.
Always a girl.
It's always a girl.
So and now I'm painting, I'm like I do a portrait in my style with a lot of colors, a lot of do what you love messages around, like a butterflies and some inspirational quotes and some different small like elements around, but it's in the middle it's a huge her portrait, right? Like a big
Wow,
her
it must
face.
be so beautiful.
And it's gonna be amazing. It's already beautiful, right? So, and it's like something new. So, and I was thinking about this idea for a long time, So, but, yeah, like sometimes I do the sketches and create the ideas before I start. Sometimes it's just like
So take me into one of your painting sessions.
okay.
So I'm guessing you have a studio, right? You got all the paint.
Yeah.
You probably got some music going, probably some incense. You probably smoke a little bit.
Not anymore. Used to be like, I'm not gonna lie, like it was a big part of my journey, but now I'm like it's so like in a break mode right
Okay.
now. So and
Good for you.
Yeah. So yeah, but essence like the Palo Santo or a sage for sure. Yeah.
Yes. To get the
create
room
vibe.
ready, right?
Yep. To
And then you
please.
just dive right in.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I envy that because there's such freedom there. Freedom of creation, freedom of power, freedom of expression. It's so powerful to just go and create and go from your mind to a canvas. It's so cool.
Yeah.
How do you price it?
Well, the pricing is
How do
also
you, right? Like, how do you determine how much this is going to cost?
so there is no like kind of one established answer for that. so it's mostly like how do you feel, like how much you want to receive from this piece, how much you think it's deserved. So there is no such a criteria, like, oh, this painting costs that much or that much because I
Right.
paint like that amount of time or spend so much like materials or paint on it or the canvas. So it's combination of the factors, but mostly it is how much you want to, how much you're ready to let go or exchange it for, and again, if it's someone if it's someone who I really want to have this piece, I can go lower because I really want to this person, because this person, I don't know, inspires me or do something good for the planet, for the humanity, for the
Right.
people, and I want I'm almost ready to, like, if I, man, like, telling you, like if it put me like in the capitalistic world where we have like a materialistic things, right?
Yeah.
Like I would be just giving away my paintings, like because anybody who enjoying it, who want to have it, because I like to create and I like to see people receiving it and feel happy about it, and then they text me or saying me how much they changed their life, because a lot of people after receiving my piece or hanging in my piece in their like the office or like living room or kid room, they saying so many good things happened to their lives because of that painting, because of that, like this is almost their not only daily inspiration, but in reminder, but also kind of how to call it, like the approval or ticket, like
I know
to
what
the
you mean.
next level, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
I know what you mean.
they're ready to do what they love finally, they've been working on the work that they hate maybe, or saving money for, like, and now they're ready to go to the next level and start really doing what they love and start really like doing what they're passionate about it and enjoying their life and be happy about it every day. So this is almost kind of okay, the pass or the you know what I'm saying?
I do. I do. I know
The
exactly what
key
you're
to the
saying.
next level. So this is what I believe like my painting's about. Like when I meet the person who is ready to go to the next level or on the way, and at least he or she knows where he's going. Maybe right now she or he doesn't really like enjoy the situation, the work
Yeah.
situation, but they know eventually they're gonna do something about it. They're gonna start doing what they love and what they're passionate about it, and this is the most important thing.
Based on your experience, to your point, why do you think paintings are so powerful? Why do they have this effect on us that can be positive or negative, right? Depending on the painting. But why do you think paintings have an effect over humanity?
Well, the paintings represents the person behind it, right? The energy, the meaning that this artist put into the layers of the paint and on the canvas, right? So it's you kind of feel it right away. It's so powerful because if it done with love or positive energy, you will feel it. If it created
Right.
with a lot of paint or something like the person was going through, you're also gonna feel it. It's also gonna reflect on your life and your mood and your like life pretty much. So that's this is super like important, like that's why I always try to inspire people and give them a little bit of joy and colors and positive energy, like so they can feel it from my painting. I think it's so important because our life sometimes it's already have a lot of like negativity
Yeah.
and low energy around.
Yeah.
So with my paintings, I'm trying to at least balance it, or maybe like even lift up a little bit of energy of the person and increase their energy.
100%. It's hard to look at you with all these beautiful colors and feel sad.
Yeah.
It's very difficult.
Thank you.
You are a very shining bright light.
Thank you.
And it's just those colors are very, very appealing, very, very warm. You know?
Yeah.
I can tell that you're very connected to your higher self, to God, to the universe. What do you do? Meditate, yoga?
Everything. Meditate, yoga, journaling, sadhu boards, they're standing on nails.
Okay.
Like, the breath work, kundalini, eye baths. So all these beautiful spiritual activities and practice, I'm trying to impact into my life, and this is really what's recharged me after because when you create something, when you kind of giving away your
energy, right? Yeah.
Right, and especially on events and everything. So right after, I usually go to recharge on the nature, on the beach, and swim, and do some different practice to recharge myself. So yeah, everything is it's very important, you wanna go?
Everything is energy.
Okay, go.
Who's this beautiful? Come here.
This is Magic.
Magic. Hi, Magic. Come, baby. Come, Magic. Where you at? So cute.
Thank you.
How old is Magic?
She's about 7. Yeah.
7? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good age.
It's the best age.
Yes.
She is already mama of 3 kids.
Okay.
So she's living the full life.
Do you have any kids?
Oh, no, not yet.
Do you want kids?
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah.
When it's time gonna be perfect, and
Yes.
when it's gonna be everything aligned.
100%. How did you get with Epic Talks?
Well, Melissa, she's a friend of mine for a long time, and we met actually when I was living in Brickell, and she also was, and I think she still lived there in Brickell, right? So I had a studio on in downtown, and I'm not sure how we connected, but she was coming to my studio a few times, and she was inspired, and she was definitely doing what she loved. It was exactly her critical moment when she figured out what to do in her life, and that was her kind of green light also,
Her aha moment.
Aha moment,
Yeah.
exactly. And she confirmation, that's the confirmation.
Yes.
Okay, I'm doing it. So we became friends immediately.
She's an
And
incredible person.
She's so beautiful, amazing
Yeah.
soul. And we she started doing it at the Epic Talks, and I was supporting her and was coming to her events almost every time she's doing it, and expose my artworks, and it just was incredible to see how she's growing, and she's doing an amazing job for the everyone.
Incredible job. I think she's built such a great community
Yeah.
of high-level entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
all in Miami.
Yeah.
She was able to figure out where the energy was,
Yeah.
and she tapped into that energy very, very well. Very proud of her. Congratulations.
How about yourself? How did you know her?
I met her. Do you know Bishop?
Bishop.
Tall, very tall guy.
Yeah.
It's like 6'11".
I think so. Yeah.
I interviewed him,
Oh, okay.
and then he's like, "Bro, I got somebody for you to interview."
Wow.
And it was Melitza.
Nice.
Yeah, so then I interviewed her.
Okay.
This was almost a year ago, I think March or April of last year. And we clicked.
Yeah.
Our energies matched, and we
Yeah.
clicked. And then I joined the inner circle a little while ago. I've been going to a few Epic Talks.
Yeah.
I met you there, met several other people there. It's just such a great event.
Absolutely.
Such a great event. It's very powerful that she was able to build and put all that together.
Yeah.
You know, she's a great networker.
Yeah.
So tell me, what's your day-to-day like?
It depends. It's every day is different, but most of my time, I usually just waking up and do my routine, such as meditation, breath work, yoga, small session.
You do
15
breath
minute-
work every day?
I try to.
Yeah.
Yeah. A small session, a 5-10 minutes,
Okay.
not too much, just because of just to wake up myself and
Yeah.
the tune to my
I've done about 12 sessions
Okay.
with someone who was practicing it. Thought it was incredible.
Yeah, it's so powerful.
I've moved so much energy while doing it.
Yeah, and then like the ice
Ice bath?
Yeah, ice bath, or at least like cold shower. And then like
I've done it once.
only once.
Yeah.
You should do it like more often. It's the most amazing thing that you can do in like for your body. Like, I mean, it's the fasting, you know, like the
Intermittent fasting. Yeah.
and the cold plunges. It's and the sadhu boards. Have you tried sadhu boards?
No.
The nail standing.
Never.
I have it in my car. I'm gonna bring it to you.
Really?
We're gonna do it after the.
Let's do it.
Because like I'm really like I'm doing it like for the past 9 or 6 years now.
Okay.
And like I help a lot of people, guide them to how to like, you know, how to stand on it, how to meditate on nails. And it's amazing, beautiful practice that
That's
helps
incredible.
you to let go all like a negative stress, bad energy that you have, and also improve your immune system, also increase your like so many benefits. Like,
Is it because you're hitting certain points in the foot?
Exactly. Yeah. You have like we have like there's so many like dots that connected to our organs, liver, heart, like the stomach, like everything, right? Everything is connected there. So when you stand on it, it's acupuncture. It's like you kind of regenerate your organs from inside. It's like reboost your this is the way how you can stay healthier and beautiful and younger, like forever.
Wow. I've never heard that before. It reminds me of what Tony Robbins does at his event. He makes you walk on fire.
Okay. It's not. It's like the walking on fire. It kind of helps you to
Break fear. Yeah.
and separate your body from your physical body, from the pain and
Right.
and everything. So it's similar, but this is more deeper. Like the standing on nails is a little bit different. It's like because burning fire, like when you stand on a fire, you can damage yourself. You
Yes.
can damage your skin if you're just gonna stand on it.
Right. You
know,
gotta
like,
walk,
you
go.
need to walk. It's
Yeah.
different approach. It's about the fear. Here it's about to how would say to like you go inside of yourself and you like just talk to your brain, talk to yourself and said, hey, like I'm fine, I'm not damaging my skin, I'm like, you know, so you know you like
Yeah.
it's impossible to
Pierce and punch. But yeah.
like, to bleed from it, or you know, to damage your skin, nothing. So your brain telling you, oh, it's impossible, I can't, it's too hard, it's like too painful, I want to get out. But you say, no, I'm standing, I'm fine, I'm like, you know, so everything's amazing. So you're working with yourself. You're not proving anyone like, oh,
Got it.
I like it's
you
it's your
against you.
practice. Yeah, exactly.
How long do you do it for?
Forever. Like I can stand like no problem, like
Really?
hours, you know, like depends. I mean, I usually stand in like 30 minutes, like
Okay.
just but I can stand like no problem. Like
Is this a board that you made? You put you bought a board.
yeah,
Got it.
There is
Okay.
a special people who
Got it.
doing it. Like, yeah. So I have I have 3 different boards. I have bamboo nails. I have like the steel and or copper, I believe, and like so there is a differentiation for them.
I would love to try it.
Yeah,
That'd be so cool.
I'm gonna.
I've done combo.
Yeah, it's a cleanse. It's a it's a medicine. Yeah.
I'm bringing that up because to me that was probably one of the deepest internal journeys I've had. I did combo and then I did ayahuasca a day later.
Yeah.
But the combo, man, that was a journey inside.
Yeah.
It was like 12 to 15 minutes of just mind battling.
Yeah.
You know? And I feel like similar to what you're saying, to having to stand there on those nails and really combat your brain and really combat your fears of, oh my God, it's gonna hurt me.
Yeah. Like I really I believe that the breath, this is what helps you to go through anything. You know, like it doesn't matter if you go to the ice plunge, if you go to the nails, if you go to the combo, or like a different other practice, or even like a mushroom trip, you know, like if you focus on your breath, you're going to be fine. Just keep breathing and focusing on that. Everything else is going to go away, and that helps you to...
What would you say is harder? The ice plunge or the nails?
In my opinion, ice plunge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more challenging. It's
very cold, right?
Challenging. So like again, because like for the there is a limit, like a physical limit that we can stand in the cold water, So like if you anything that's above 11 minutes, it's became dangerous for your skin, for your like your fingers or like some other parts of your body. So
What's ideal? 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
like anything from 3 to 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is like the best approach. But I know people who goes like 10, 11 minutes, no problem. But it's you need to
You have to build up to that.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay. I see people online doing the cold plunge.
Yeah.
And like it's outside and there's a sheet of freaking ice and they gotta take a freaking hammer and break it through. I'm like, man, that's intense.
This is intense, but it's doable, like we can do it. If they can, you can. That's for sure.
It's so true.
Yeah.
It's so true.
It's all right here.
The mind is so powerful, right?
Yeah.
We can do anything. And we
do
we trick ourselves,
Yeah.
And we buy into a lot of bullshit, a lot of propaganda, a lot of fake news, and we believe that shit.
Some people believe.
Yes.
I don't.
Yes.
I'm trying to avoid myself from all negative, like a source of information or propaganda or like politics and everything. I am aware what's happening.
Right.
I'm not living in a bubble, but at the same time, everything that needs to come to my like appearance, my bubble, it will come. I'm not looking for it. I'm not like checking everyday news and see what's going on and like who killed who. What's
right.
like, what's happening. So like the most important part, they will come to my life anyway. To my like information like bubble. But anything else, like I'm not like trying to.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's too much noise.
Yeah.
And
it's distraction. It's
exactly
like drawing
100%.
your energy and like so like we need to be very careful about it.
Where are your parents?
In Russia.
Still?
Yeah, still in Russia. Yeah.
Do they ever want to come to the US?
Yeah, they visit me like a few years ago. Enjoying Miami. Like we spent an amazing, beautiful month here. I want to like bring them here eventually, like just move them and get them a small house somewhere in Hollywood or like maybe in Russian neighborhood somewhere in the Sunny Island, somewhere in Allendale, and be close to them. Like that's the goal for sure.
Where in Russia?
Vladivostok City. It's far east of Russia. It's Siberia part. It's like close to China, Korea, Japan, like at this part of Asia. Super cold, super windy, beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're used to the cold.
I used to
That's why you cold plunge so easily.
No, not at all. Like I started doing cold plunge only here when my spiritual awakening started. But before I was trying to avoid the cold and all this kind of ice and the ice shower, cold shower, like that wasn't my thing before. Yeah.
Man, Siberia.
Yeah. Have you been in Russia?
I've never been to Russia.
Yeah.
The closest I've been to Russia is Amsterdam.
Oh yeah.
I love Amsterdam.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
I've been there, I think 3 or 4 times. Wow. I love that city.
Did you go to the Van Gogh Museum?
I did twice.
Twice.
Once on shrooms.
On shrooms.
Yes, I took shrooms and I went to the Van Gogh Museum. It was so much fun. Me and a Russian friend.
Okay.
I was there with So I have a thing for Russians. I love Russians.
Okay.
In high school, I went to high school in New York.
Okay.
I was in New York for 25 years. Had tons of Russian friends. I used to hang out with a bunch of Russians, had a Russian girlfriend. Used to go to all these big Russian restaurants with like 7-course dining and...
Do you know the name of the restaurant?
Tatiana.
Tatiana, okay.
I've been Tatiana.
Have you been in Marivanna? In New York? Marivanna, no?
Maybe.
This is the best Russian restaurant in the world, not only in New York, like in the world.
Wow.
It's incredible. You should go there. Like every time I go to New York, I go there like immediately. Like, before I check in, like I go there because it's such a beautiful like interior, the food, like
it's in Brooklyn?
No, it's in Manhattan.
In Manhattan?
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to go to the Russian tea room a lot.
Okay.
That was a great place. That was really, really chilled. I've gone to a bunch of Russian bathhouses. That was very interesting for me.
Yeah.
Not knowing what that world was, that was very, very. So I love your people. I think your people are really. Look at that. Look at you, Magic.
Like,
Cutie pie. She wants to be on TV.
Absolutely. She's a superstar.
Superstar. But yeah, I think you guys have so much to offer.
Yeah.
And all the Russians I know who are able to leave Russia are all successful. They're all hardworking go-getters who go after it.
I think it's almost relevant to any like immigrant. You know, like you have no other choices. You know, like if you
Yeah,
want
it's
to
true.
stay here, you have to work hard. You have to do something unique. You need to like find the way how you can like make it happen and
Yeah.
survive and adjust and everything. Like it's a new level. It's a new world. It's new reality. So it's a challenge for any immigrant. Doesn't matter who he came like where
yeah.
he came from.
I know.
But yeah, a lot of Russians, they're successful because like they're smart people. They like do the best, to
They're
make it
hustlers.
happen. Hustlers for sure.
You guys are for sure hustlers.
Yeah.
It's incredible to watch. Tell me, when did you start using this brand, this logo, do what you love? How did that come to you?
Well, I started when I tried to find like what I want to say through my painting, what I want to say through my art, like how I want
Like your
to,
signature.
how I want to be
Right, yeah.
recognizable. Like so, I came from the like graphic design, from the branding world where I knew it's so important to be different and be like really standing out from anybody else. So like if you start like doing landscapes, like there is hundreds of millions of landscapes.
For sure. How do you stand out?
Like
Right.
How people can
What's special about you?
different you from other artists.
Yeah.
Magic, por favor, come here. No, come.
What are you doing,
Go down. Is there a ball there? No?
No, there's no ball there.
No,
I can
no.
give her a ball if she wants.
No. She's gonna like go crazy now. Because usually she finding something. Magic, go down, please. Go down.
That's
Thank you.
hysterical.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Well behaved though. She listens to you.
she's so smart. Like you will be amazed how smart she is. Like, and she also feels people's energies. Like if she feel like you have low energy, like a bad intention, she would be no friend with you whatsoever. She's gonna bark on you. She's gonna bite you. She's gonna protect me from you. Like it's incredible. She sees something that I don't see. I'm want to
Yes.
fuck everyone.
Yes.
And she's like, no, this person is not good for you.
She protects your energy.
She protects my energy like nobody else.
That's incredible.
Yeah. And so continue to our topic.
Yeah.
So the do what you love message was one of my inspiration quotes for many years. Like I remember myself, like I was putting the different quotes, inspirational quotes in my office, like back in the days, like in Russia. And it was like, believe in yourself, you enough, love yourself, do what you love what you do, everything, never give up. In so many,
Right.
like all my walls was like just printed out like different quotes from smartest, amazing, beautiful people, like the most like powerful people in the world. And this quote, do what you love, was one of them, and was like really clicked to me, like because I was living, I was always like doing what I love. Like it was kind of unconsciously magic. Unconsciously, she's that you can see her on the camera. Okay, that's all good. Yeah, magic. It's all good. Okay, cool. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like it was my. The way of my living and my mindset from beginning. Like I never work on the work, like never been working on a job that I hate or I'm not enjoying to. So
Right.
it was always, I was like, lucky enough or smart enough to always pick the job or occupation or like my direction, something that I really want to do. This is what I really enjoy to do or passionate about it. So and when I was figuring out my style, my like what I'm gonna paint, what colors, what energy, what I
Right.
want to say through my art, it was immediately like do what you love kind of thing. So I mean, like, I remember, it started like when I paint first do what you love artwork, and one friend of mine, he came to my studio and he looked at the painting and he said, "Wow, this is so cool, this is so beautiful. Can you make one of these pieces for myself, like for me?" I said, "Absolutely." And he paid me $800. I was like, "Wow, that's amazing." And while I was painting the commission piece for him, my first commission piece with Do What You Love, for my friend, I started like posting on Instagram, and a lot of people resonate with this phrase, with this message, with these colors, and they said, "Hey, we love it. Can we also order it from you?" So I was like, "Wow, it's not
That's
only for me,
awesome.
it's not only for my friend, it's for
You
other
found
people."
it.
I found it. Like I figured out this is something that people really
Connect with.
connect with.
Yeah.
And I said like, okay, I'm gonna like, I think this is the way, like I'm gonna be precise, I'm gonna be focused on one thing, I'm not gonna go like you. So right now I have ability to work on like as I said, like I'm working on a portrait, right, like of my friend, but
Yeah.
I still included my do what you love signature or message somewhere behind. Maybe it's not as a big message right
Right.
now, but it's still in there, and people still can see, oh, it's a do what you love artist. It's a Sergey work, it's his style. But in beginning,
That's so
like
cool.
I really think like the artists have to be really find the style, technique, and be recognizable, like get on the point where they can be okay, I know this guy, I know this artist, I know this is his work, this is his style.
Have you dealt with any copycats?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How does that work? Like, how does that work?
I mean,
Like they try to imitate you.
they
Try
like
to-
right now, if you Google it, like there is a lot of people who already using my artworks and sell it online on Amazon, on Etsy.
They're reselling it.
Not reselling it, they stealing my art and
these-
selling it as their own artwork. So I don't have any profit from it, like they're
That's
just using
awful.
it.
Yeah.
That's awful, and at the same time, I'm okay with it, because again, I believe it's my art is belong to everyone, and the more people see this phrase, the more people start doing what they love, and this is how I want to.
It's still flowing through
it's
you,
still-
the energy, right?
It still helps.
You're still the
people-
source of the energy.
It still helps people to
Yeah.
to live their happiest life.
Yeah.
If it comes from me, I mean the people, like eventually people will figure it out. Oh, it's not original. Oh, it's a copy.
Right.
Like it's like I also just recently somebody steal 3 of my pieces. Like steal it
From your studio?
From not my studio, from the one place where I was exhibiting. So and for the past 8 years. Magic, no, go down.
He's going for gold.
Go down. Listen. Thank you. And so for
That's
the past
crazy.
8 years, I got not robbed, but
Hold on. So you dropped off art at an
Yeah.
art gallery,
Yeah,
and someone stole it.
yeah.
That's crazy.
And it wasn't like last time. It wasn't art gallery. It was my friend's office, so it was a startup company
Got
in
it.
downtown, and they said, Sergey, like we have a big, amazing, like we want to have your art piece. Do you have something for us? And I was part of I helped them with the branding a little bit, so I was coming there a lot of time, and I was, yeah, sure, I'm gonna bring some of my pieces, right? So I brought like 3 big pieces, one with the Leo, by the way, and
I love that piece with the
yeah.
crown.
No, it's different one.
Okay.
It's an old one. I'm gonna show you. And then like I left my 3 pieces there, and then they moved to Dubai or something to raise money to find the money for their startup. And I was supposed to come to the office and pick up my paintings, but I was so busy to come there. So I said, okay, I'm gonna come later. And when I came there, the walls was empty, and the landlord said, I don't know anything. Like they pick it up, everything. I called to my friend. He said, no, we left it there. Sergey, like, what do you mean? So nobody knows where is it. I know, like, I mean, I don't want to say bad things. I don't want to, but I'm pretty sure the guy who was on the building, like the landlord, he's a big art collector. So he's probably just move it somewhere and.
And is right now enjoying those 3 pieces.
yeah. I mean, like I made a post on my website. Like I didn't post it on Instagram yet, but eventually, like I'm gonna expose, and I'm gonna like people will know like what pieces are stolen art, and they're not gonna be appreciated if they're gonna see it somewhere. So like these pieces,
You should definitely do that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure. Man, do you know, I just had a guest on. He's a crypto guy, big on crypto.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the blockchain and smart contracts, right? And he was saying how that's the future. That's the way to avoid these issues, right? You would create a painting and you would tokenize that painting, right?
Yeah.
And then every time the painting gets sold or resold, you get automatic royalty.
Yeah.
I think that's probably where this whole world is heading.
100%. Like, and I already tried to do that. I mean, like when it was NFT.
NFTs,
hype, right?
yes.
I created a lot of NFTs and like sold some of them. There is it's definitely a way how to protect yourself, how to show this is authenticity, this is the original artwork and everything. And like I'm definitely gonna like start like tokenize like and
you're gonna be forced to,
digitalized.
right? You're gonna be forced to.
Right, yeah.
It's crazy.
For sure.
Man, crazy world we live in. People stealing paintings.
Yeah. you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
2025.
Yeah.
What is your big plan for this year?
Ooh, so many big plans, man. So many. I mean, first of all, I want to finish and publish my book.
Okay.
Do What You Love book with all my art pieces that I ever created. So it's
Do
gonna
you
be
have a publisher?
not yet.
I can
Not
help you
yet.
with that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. That's beautiful.
I know I published 2 books.
Okay.
I have a really amazing publisher.
Yeah.
And he'll make you an Amazon bestseller.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll get one of
Ooh,
those plaques saying Amazon bestseller. It's
that's
really
so
cool.
Cool, Leo.
Yeah.
That's so.
I got
So-
you.
Yeah, so the for sure I was working on this book for like 4 years now, so it's gonna be a like beautiful, amazing book with all my art pieces that I ever
Oh,
created.
that's gonna be
with the
incredible.
QR codes where you can scan it and see the time lapse, how I created it, what music I was listening behind. So it's gonna be
that's cool.
so it's a big project that I'm
So
working
like
on.
we go in your head.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
really
sort of.
cool.
And then beside that, what was my planning? Wait a second. So many things. 2025, right? I mean, I think the book is like the number 1 priority right now.
Yeah.
But also, I want to. Let me just think for a second.
Please take your time.
Yeah,
Take your time. I know there's so many things planned. Sometimes you forget exactly.
Yeah, it's it's a good question. So you kind of align yourself and see, okay, am I still doing with that? Because like sometimes I'm doing it like on automatically, you know, like I have
Right.
I have a vision like to create a do what you love academy. Like this is something that like when people ask me, Sergey, what's your biggest plan, right? Like what's the biggest vision, right? And I say like I want to create the space where people can come, like imagine like a co-working space,
Okay.
like I don't know, several floors, right?
Okay.
Several
Like a WeWork.
like a WeWork, right? And people can come after work, after their jobs, and try different classes, different workshops in all artistic like areas, like musicians, like the stage, videography,
really
photography, sculpture, paintings. You know, like anything you can imagine isn't there, and you go there, you play, you kind of you try yourself in different areas, you establish yourself or achieve some skills, right? And then you decide, okay, I'm ready to quit my job that I don't enjoy anymore, and now I'm ready to do full time what I really want to do. You know, this is kind of the biggest vision, and I want to have these buildings like around the world, like, you know, in the major big cities where people can come after the job and again, like get these skills, get this like, and we're gonna have like the most amazing like the like people from different industries who's gonna help you to improve your skills in different artistic areas. And also it's going to be gallery, it's also going to be yoga center, it's going to be like, you know, a lot of classes for spirituality, and like a vegan restaurant there, and meditation, and like so many things.
I love that. As you were talking, I saw do what you love, express yourself.
Yeah. Do what you love, express yourself.
Love that. Yeah. That's so cool. Man, that would be an awesome place.
Yeah, that's going to be amazing for sure.
Yeah, a ginormous warehouse or something like that with different divisions, different rooms where you could do art here, pottery, photography, super creative.
Yeah.
It'd be like a one-stop shop artistic meditation, discover yourself center.
Exactly.
Which I've never heard of. Doesn't exist anywhere.
Exist.
No. I think the closest thing to it is like one of these like painting classes where you go, drink some wine, do a little painting.
But imagine like to combine everything there. Like, you know, everything you can imagine. You have you want to record your song. There is a music like a studio there, right? You want to learn how to do 3D modeling, is right there, the class with the 3D modeling. You want to know how to paint, how to like, you know, do the videography, cinematography, whatever, you know, the comedy, the stage, like the anything, you know.
Man, it'd be like a university.
Awesome. Yeah,
a little small university. That's crazy.
That's gonna be awesome.
That's gonna be incredible.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go to it.
It's gonna be just like the hub, you know, of creative people where they can just express themselves and try different things and enjoy. It's like not like a playground, you know, like but also
for big kids.
For the big kids, exactly, you know. So that's
I think Miami is the perfect place for that.
Oh yeah.
All the energy is down here right now.
Yeah.
You know? All right, talk to me about this jacket.
Yeah.
Because it is incredible.
Thank you.
How the hell did you make it?
I'm doing you remember you asked me about like what's some like a focus on like mostly, right? So I said painting, but also like I do like a customize the wearable art. I call it wearable art.
Yes,
right?
100%.
So, like, it's
that is totally wearable art.
It can be like anything. It can be hat, it can be jeans, it can be jeans jacket, leather jacket, shoes, or any bag, you know. So anything can be a little bit more artistic and more unique and like, you know, more beautiful, I think.
Yes,
and,
for sure.
So yeah, like
I just love how you decide what's gonna go where and what color and what pattern. It's just so creative.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's the blues and the reds and the violets and the yellow and the polka dots and very interesting. Like I can stare at it all day and it brings me joy.
Yeah.
All the different colors make me smile, makes me happy. It's like there's so much to explore in that jacket.
Yeah.
You know?
This is the goal. Yeah, that was the goal for sure. You know, to bring the joy and just to like bring people happiness and good feeling about it. For sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guarantee you people are going to watch this and they're going to be staring at your jacket the entire time.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah.
Okay. What is your plan? You've already told me of this house, but like where do you want to be positioned within this influence space in the next 5 to 10 years? Where do you see yourself? What kind of impact do you want to have?
I mean, definitely, I want to inspire people to do what they love more often, and this is the like overall goal. Doesn't matter from what sources, it's social media or my physical appearance, like the paintings or galleries, exhibitions. But if you ask me about like, I mean, like I definitely want to use social media more often, you know, and like probably gonna start doing
Lives?
sort of like lives or like
You should do lives of you painting.
yeah, that's like I tried it like a few times and like it's something like definitely this is like, 'cause, you know, it's a challenge because like when you one man band, you know, like you're doing everything by yourself. Like when you have a team, it's amazing, you know, when you're by yourself and you want to focus on the process of creation, not like the light or sound or angle of the camera, and then you need to, so it's so many things. So I need to help with this probably, you know, I need to find the people who's going to be passionate about it and who's going to help me to create this content and go to the next level, because I'm not using my, like, if you saw my Instagram, right, like it's colorful, it's beautiful, but it's not like kind of, I'm not using it as much as I could use, you know, or TikTok or YouTube, you know, so I need to go to the next level through the social media, and I know how to do that. I'm just, for some reason, not doing it right now.
Can I tell you something? This whole idea of the angle, the camera, fuck all that.
Yeah.
Grab your phone, grab a tripod, push record, and go. I think nowadays people love that authentic part of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's raw, it's real. It's you in your element doing what you do best.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I've actually seen, you've probably seen him too. There's this painter where he has a studio. He has a massive canvas on the floor.
Yeah,
there's a board.
Like it just
yes.
Throwing the
exactly.
paint, liquid.
I mean, he's just literally throwing paint around.
Yeah.
Millions of people have watched that.
Yeah.
Now imagine you.
Yeah.
You're so passionate. You can feel that energy. You doing a beautiful painting live. I think it'd be incredible.
Okay.
And you could sell it right there too. You know?
I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start doing it for sure. I used to do it before, but like probably I wasn't ready for at that moment, or people wasn't ready, so I did not get a lot of appreciation from that. So I stopped. You know, so I really need to, like, I mean, not really need to, but let me rephrase it. I would love to have confirmation that I'm doing like something that people love immediately, you know, like, because it's I mean
I know what you mean, because it
like,
keeps you going, but sometimes it takes a little bit longer to get that confirmation.
Sure. I know that. I understand that. Like, I understand that. I just
because sometimes the algorithm is not going to the right people.
Yeah.
And you got to keep doing it, so it learns, and then it goes to the right people.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you use TikTok?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What do you
but
think about
not as much as so I don't use TikTok.
Yeah.
Whatever I record, I'll post on Instagram and TikTok.
Right.
but I'm not live on TikTok.
Okay,
I'll
I
go
mean,
live on Instagram.
Not live, but you still kind of present yourself.
Yes,
you,
I do.
You publish everything.
I do, yes.
How's it works for you? That TikTok like algorithm and everything. So
It's okay. Instagram's better for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I
'Cause
think
like
I think for podcasting,
Yeah.
Instagram and YouTube is much better.
Okay. But do you do
But for
shorts
art,
and everything?
I do. I do shorts. I do reels. They all go on TikTok. It does okay. It does okay.
Okay.
But I do much better on Instagram.
Okay.
But I think art does better on TikTok.
Okay. Okay.
And then you post it on Instagram. You do both,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But you can get a lot of engagement through TikTok.
Yeah. That's what I heard. Like the algorithms on TikTok is more like you can like just go up like and grow your audience like just in one day, one night.
Yeah.
Magic, por favor. Come here. Come. Иди сюда. Иди сюда. I'm really curious what's inside of this tree.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, just probably more plants shoved in there.
I'm sure she found something.
Probably.
She knows some. She has a vision, eye, smell. She's like either it's a ball or a toy or something that she really want to get inside. Because I'm telling you, or maybe it's a.
I'm gonna go look
mushroom.
after it, see what's in it. Maybe, right? Maybe. Some hidden gems in there. Sergey,
Yeah.
what would you say to someone who doesn't feel worthy, who doesn't feel valued, who doesn't feel loved? Someone stuck. What would you say to them?
I would say everything inside of you already, so you don't need to any confirmation or appreciation or love from outside. It's in you, so you need to start cultivating and go inside of you and start loving yourself more. Like so, everything starts from yourself, from your heart, and if you love yourself, people gonna love you. So don't be don't be dependent on like any one opinion or love or anything. So like the most important, like it's you, and it's have to start from you. And also, if like anyone who I met like on my journey who I feel stuck and have a lack of love, right? So I'm recommended to read one of the book that really helps me like to understand myself deeply, to accept myself as is, to love myself, to be not attached to anyone or anything. So like this is the game-changing book. I'm always like also like I recommend to everyone. It's called Love, Freedom, and Loneliness.
Love, freedom, and loneliness.
Loneliness, yeah. And it's
By who? Do you know?
Osho.
Osho.
It's like the book that changed my life many years ago, and I really think this is the main book, like the book of the books, where you can get all answers, all like help you to like go through all challenges in your life.
That's a great message.
Yeah.
It's a great message. Let me put you on the spot real quick.
Yeah.
What would you say to an artist in Russia?
Well, in Russia and Ukraine, because I consider myself half Ukrainian, half Russian.
Yep.
I would say, guys, don't give up, and really have a strategic mind. Who you want to be, how you want to like, what's your like a final destination, final goal.
Yeah.
And when you see the big picture of yourself, you will see the way how you can get there. So start with the big picture. Like you want to be like a well-known, like world famous artist, or like maybe the most famous artist in Russia or Ukraine, or
right.
You want to international. Like, what's your goal? Maybe it's just for kids, maybe it's for everyone. So it's like have a big vision, right? And then you will see like the way, the roads, the how you can get there, and believe in yourself and never give up, and maybe change your current country if you're in Russia or Ukraine, because I truly believe it's not the most safe place in the world right now. So there is we live only once, unfortunately. I mean, like maybe we have reincarnation and all this stuff, but like right now, like just make sure you enjoying your life. Even if you live in Russia or Ukraine right now, if you enjoying it, if you you satisfied, you loving it, like that's fine. Do your best there. But if you feel like this is not the right place for you, just go to different place. Try to find a way how to get out. Like maybe Europe, maybe Asia, maybe United States, maybe Canada, New Zealand. There are so many places where you can live, more happier life and be more productive, be more like express yourself, have freedom to be who you are, who you really want to be,
and do what you love.
And do what you love. Absolutely.
I love that. Yeah. Sergey, that's your camera right there. Tell the people.
Oh, right there.
right there. Tell the people where they can find you. Your IG, your website, your YouTube, whatever you got.
Okay, so you can find me on Instagram. It's dowhatyouLove.artist. Also, I have a website. It's dowhatyouLove.art. And pretty much anywhere else. Like on Twitter, it's also dowhatyouLoveArtist. And but mainly platforms is Instagram and website.
And on your site, they can see your art and buy it and purchase it?
Yeah. On
Very
my
cool.
website, you can find like all my art pieces online. I have posters, I have prints, I have originals. And I also have you can direct message me and order a commission piece from me, or wearable art. People sending me their jackets or their bags, so I customize them and send them back. So
cool.
This also works. Yeah.
That's so cool. And stop stealing.
Yes,
Buy the art. Give the artist credit. Stop doing that shit. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. I love you. Thank you.
Sergey, it's been incredible. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your passion, your knowledge.